orders are as follows. Good morning, cadets, and welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough where, yes, I'm taking another long rest because I'm gonna just throw. No? Scratch, he's not interested in the ball. Right, yeah, we had to do another long rest because I took quite a bit of damage. That's not great. Anybody has something to say?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Don't think that's anything important. I'm not seeing any exclamation marks.
What do you need now?
He's upset about something. The hell? Okay, I'm really interested. Like, come on. I mean, that's gonna hit
Good
him.
idea, I think.
You know, yeah, okay. You're not interested in the ball. Cool.
Hey, soldier.
Hey, Calvey. Hey, Lae'zel.
Speak.
Awkward pause. Will?
Well met.
Well met. Nothing. Okay, maybe at least Gale? Are you okay with the magic items? Or...
What's on your mind?
Okay, again, I'm not gonna give him a magical item just to give him. And, okay, looks like it's just a normal long rest. Okay, what should I give? Maybe try to find something that is weighing quite a bit. I believe, wasn't it like a 10 something? Pretty sure I had, or am I confusing that with the what I had, the pot? No, I think I'm confusing it with the pot, so it's irrelevant. Then there was a 1.5 somewhere. Okay, 1.2. That's a 1. And that's another 1. And then that's 12. Nice. Okay, I'll give this cheese. Bread and cheese, boys. And a bit of meat. Cool.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams
hello.
and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Whoa, oh,
Shit.
Indeed.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear.
You're...
I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
Pick up a stick and launch the monsters. I mean, I for one realized that he killed the boar, but yeah. Can't believe I didn't see it. We even found the boar he snacked on.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
Ooh, edited. Yeah, I wanna search for the truth. Because, okay. So even if I need to roll a 1 to fail this.
What's this? What's happening?
Oh.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat, the only thing your master lets you eat.
Damn. So you ate animals because you were forced to, not because you wanted to.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked. So you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me.
I mean, I wonder what changed. Does he still have a connection to the master? Yeah, I believe you. I mean, I need someone who can block picks and all that, and he's the only one for now.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Sure. I feel this is the same thing as the Gale thing. If he doesn't feed, he's gonna get a lot of debuffs, and he's not gonna be useful afterwards. But yeah, not to drop more than you need.
Really? Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
Okay. Is this really necessary? Can't you just...
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Pushing back. I'm not good with strength anyway, so that's not gonna help. The same with melee attack. I mean, although I think I have +2. But yeah, that's enough. Difficulty with 5, right? Nah. Unless I roll the 1, then should be fine.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy.
Looking forward to seeing you fight.
Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling.
I beg your pardon?
This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Okay, just enable achievement, apparently. And then another achievement because I took 4 long rests. Right, we're still in the camp, so Asterion has something to say. I'm gonna check with... Oh. Has been sated, so he has +1 to all attack rolls, savings rolls, and most ability checks. And I have -1. So I'm the one gonna be a bit useless for the time being.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Why do you make a of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Well, that was short. I mean, he's understanding of the situation. Will, nothing to say about the Starion? Hazel?
Speak.
You're looking fancy. Shadowheart
Copper for your thoughts.
has something to say. You sure regarding a Starion?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Or not? Okay, I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add.
Okay.
The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
That was a load of nothing. I'm not sure why you bought. Yeah, they're not gonna be like that. Do you think she'll ever relent then and make you a dark justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come.
I don't understand. Why be so secret about such an ambition?
Dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Interesting. So does that mean I should have Shadowheart more in the party? As we will travel, maybe she'll find or see things that we come across and unlock more of our memories. But yep, thank you for sharing. It's all good. That was a lot of quests updated. So we have Daughter of Darkness. Spoke with Mother Superior. Long dream of becoming Dark Justiciar, right? Has shown interest in finding the lair of the Dark Justiciar. Okay. And then Pale Elf. Astarion is a vampire. You let him drink his fill to regain the strength. Okay. Hide completed. Then, lastly, Astarion, how are you?
Good morning. How do you feel?
Fine, I just feel a little woozy.
It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers.
Oh. So, that means, is that how you can stand in the sun? Because you're not a true vampire.
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Interesting. So, what's causing this? Do you think it's the Mind Flayer's parasite then?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Vamps don't scare me, as long as they keep their teeth to themselves. No sense judging someone for who they are. Except devils, obviously.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
You know what? I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty to work together as a team.
I just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay, that was an interesting interaction. Anything else?
Need something?
Oh, okay. Tell me about your history.
Why do you insist on exhuming the past?
Whoa.
I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again.
Okay, a bit of rage over there. Interesting. How does someone become a vampire exactly?
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
But in practice? Let's not say in theory.
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Okay, that makes sense. So, about you biting me.
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Maybe later, but actually, I need to know how we'll feed you in the future.
No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway.
Fair enough.
After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
Oh, I can tell him not to feed on people, only animals. Yeah, sounds good. Glad we could agree. Yeah, what he said makes sense.
As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already.
I'm sure you do. Okay, so that actually updated his... We told Astarion that he couldn't feed on innocents, but the enemies were fair game. I mean, makes sense. We were gonna kill them, you know. And also, we learned that Astarion was a slave to the Tsar family. Couldn't refuse orders from them and believes that might still be the case. But does that mean Astarion got new skills? Yes, he did. Vampire Bite. 4 to 16 healing. Sucks the blood from living creature. The target takes 2 to 8 piercing damage, but not if it's sleeping or if you're hiding. But it's a bonus action. Okay, that's really good. And also I can use it just maybe once, or no, it should be bonus action. Ah, no. Okay. I don't need to do at least short rest. No, I see. To refresh it. So it's not exactly... Right? That's what I'm seeing here. Well, at least we have a new skill for him. And that's about it. Gale still okay.
Breathe deep and
Withers. Actually, do you have anything to say about what happened?
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
No, no resurrections. No, okay, you don't have anything. Well, now, I guess we're done here. Now, I did change a bit. I put the Speak with the Dead, Necromancy, on Wheel.
all's well that ends.
Actually,
Not as bad as it could have.
maybe actually I'll change it. Yeah.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Yes, yeah, I'll forgo the guidance for now. Reason being, leave camp. Reason being, we are out here, and I kind of forgot that we can do Speak with the Dead, so that's why. Because I looked a bit off screen to see if I got any notes or anything, and I don't know where the loot is. Also, is the fire still going? No, I think the fire stopped most of it. So I was thinking maybe talk with Millet directly. Right?
You're a medium? You're gonna speak to her? Could you ask her something for me?
Shush. Sure, what do you want me to ask?
The dowry. She'd know where it is.
Okay, ask his question.
Dowry for sister in barn.
The barn? She must mean one of the empty buildings behind the inn. I trust you to get it for me. I can't leave her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Finding husband Benrin inside. Door locked. Trapped. Fire.
Why were you at the inn?
From Eltergard. Traveling. Sister's wedding.
And sure, who are you?
Mirilith. Farmer.
I think that should be all the questions? Or not, I believe it's like 5, right? Are we going with the 5? Because it's not 3.
Inside.
spell's power wanes, you
Yeah,
can
okay,
ask no
5.
more questions.
And this is, yeah, long rest. Let's have the guidance one back. Will, you can hold on to this.
Let's get going.
So you said. That's the goblin. Okay.
Light on my feet.
So barn is this. Okay, blinded.
Open up.
Okay, wooden chest. Sure, some gold.
Seems simple enough.
Door. And then... yeah, maybe I should start jumping, of course. I guess... this was what? For a different way to get inside here? Potato porridge. Mashed potatoes. Okay. A lot of cleaver, cut ham. Ah, okay, sure, I picked the cleaver. Just drop it, I don't care about it. I'm just gonna get all the food. Give me a lot of camp supplies. That's the word that I was looking for. Them. And it seems nobody is minding me, so take it as payment that I saved.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, don't mind if I do. Again, now that I'm doing bad with camp supplies, but this actually kinda gives me an option to do a lot of long rests, you know, to abuse it a bit, which we might need to do at some point. Okay, rotten carrot. Nope, don't take the rag. I think that's all the food around here. Liver. Great. Nah. I'm gonna start not picking all the items. What's with this trunk? Like in the walls and whatnot. Ah, hold up. So I can use speak with the dead. With no issues. This is not just a one-time use. Okay, let's get out of here because everybody's getting blinded. Did I check this wooden trunk? Just a candle. Oh, hello. There's actually some cash over there. Okay, so they said barn.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Can I... Actually, I can't use it on him. Ah. So not on everybody. Gotcha. What the... Okay, sure. Suki. Okay. Kalek, can you stop taking damage? Survival failed. Why? Why survival? Is there a trap out here or?
That might be worth a look.
Ah, it's just a mound over here. Sure. Let's dig it up. I mean, I can reach that. Come on. There's actually somewhere I can go. Don't think so. Okay, what's in this chest? Some gold. Water. I have more than enough. I'm not gonna continue taking water, to be honest. Yeah, got a lot of food again. Recruitment poster. That's inside. Yeah, I don't think I... Yeah, I think I only took this stuff around here, and I didn't go on this side. Looks like... Can I... Maybe. Ah, it's okay. Let's see with the chest here. So you said barn. Right? Haystack?
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
Yep. Okay, bronze goblet, dowry ring. Does that finishes the quest or? How much? 20 gold. I mean, the goblet is a bit more expensive, so you know what? He can have the ring. I mean, he already lost. I have not checked you, really? Ah, you had 14 gold. It's not a small amount. But yeah, I'll give the ring back. You lost enough. Yeah, I found the dowry here.
I know this doesn't change anything, but it helps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I need some time alone with her. To say goodbye.
So that completes that quest. Okay. Let's... Why do you have to kill the ox? So find the missing shipment. Let's deal with that quest or see how long it's gonna take us. Oh, hi.
The ox tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
Okay, I'm gonna back away. No. Why? No, I think I saved. I forgot to do speak with animals. Oh well, I guess I'll do it now. Enemies too close.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Let's actually try to see
Gods, it's hot in here.
if I can just escape combat if need be. Do not react.
Fleet of foot.
I cannot jump. Okay, dash.
Breathe deep and move.
There's blood in the air.
Okay, everybody just dash.
A better position.
Spoken.
Because I wanna... Oh, this takes me into the camp? Really? Why though? But, okay, if I go back, am I still in combat?
Where do I go from here?
I am.
Careful, I bite. What's in here? On my
Okay,
way.
Astarion is
So it is
out.
spoken, and so is it done.
Battle favors the fearless.
Okay, Karlak.
Aye, aye.
Okay, they combat as well. Bit weird that he sends me to the
So
camp.
it is spoken, and so is it done.
Okay, momentum, and then... Might be a bit difficult to
Great God,
run
Helm.
away,
Allow
unfortunately.
us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be
Okay, I need
reckless.
to get these guys
Teach us
out.
certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Don't dash! Crying aloud. Okay. Okay, this is a bit annoying. Please tell me it's gonna be enough. No, it's not. God damn it. Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Trust no one.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Teach us care when we would be reckless.
Still on my
Teach
feet.
us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
All this because I want to talk. God damn it. Okay,
Two
let's
steps
try
at a time.
to joke or something. Okay, Will, you can stay there.
At the
You know
ready.
what? Let's climb up. I doubt the ox will be able to climb up, right?
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Guess I can jump there. Then what's the distance here? Okay, I can free combat with him. It's just Will.
At the ready.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Where is gonna move? Nowhere.
Fleet of foot.
Okay. Weird way to do it, but no. Can I? Am I still gonna be in combat? That's the question.
What path lies before me?
Where is the ox? Is he still here, or did he go? I think he went back.
Great God, Helm.
Will?
Defender of the people. 2 steps at a time.
Will.
So is it done.
Okay, just come back down. Come on.
Never a dull moment. These boots have seen everything.
Okay, so hopefully the ox went back. Would be nice if I stop stepping into fire. Okay, can we... Oh, he's still combat. Oh well. God damn it. This is gonna be a miss.
No choice but to keep going.
Why? What's with this? Really?
Ready for another round?
Can't reach, okay.
On the victor's path, 2 steps at a time.
I think I targeted the ground there. Whoops. So all that running was for nothing. Good to know.
Feel that.
One experience. I feel really bad. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know when I had the last quick save, so... Ooh, dragon egg mushroom, some gold. Okay, moving objects.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
I mean, I can potentially do that as well. Hello. I don't like this. There's an explosive barrel over there.
Anything of use?
Hopefully this is not gonna be a trap.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger!
Okay, I'm gonna use detect thoughts first, just for the fun of it. Guidance. 13. That was actually close.
Little serpent, long shadow. Don't want to die. Little serpent, long shadow. Just say it.
Okay, I guess if we didn't get the password, makes sense. Okay, another passphrase. Little serpent, long shadow.
Oh, hell, dwarfs. I thought you were flaming fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Thank you. I mean, it would have been really bad, considering there's a explosive barrel right at the entrance. Nothing around here. The trunks, shovels. Don't need. I have. Okay, there's the entrance. I have to find out who is in charge. Looks like this is a small area again. Not seeing any enemies yet. Inroads by arms dealers Gortash. 9 Fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads Upstart Smuggler and where Gortash has been making on the illicit arms trade in the Kiontar Valley, though inroads badly understates the case. Annexation would be more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city, the Zentarim, have largely been implanted by Gortash's operation. Legal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent conditions, it'd be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. He bears watching closely. Anything in the cupboard? Just candles, wooden trunk. Okay. Nothing up here, but Astarion.
Watch your back. Certainly. Should be
Apparently we need
easy.
to lockpick this. It's another area behind it. Don't fail me now, Astarion. 16.
Alright, what now?
To be honest, it's not
Oh, that's excellent. It's so good to see a secret passage with some flair.
oh, this it's still like a small area.
Very
Okay.
well.
It has a fast travel
Let's have a
point.
look.
Interesting. Okay, I'm encumbered, not great. Sure, I'll just give these ones mostly to Kolak. She can carry quite a bit.
I'd love to, thanks.
And actually I kind of forgot to sell some of the things here now that I see Kolak. Let's have them over there.
No time to rest.
You know what? I'll drink a potion for now.
That's far enough.
Oh, hello.
What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean. Whoa,
Astarion.
hold your arrows. This is Rugen's savior, I'll bet. He told us all about you. Come on in then. Any friend of Rugen's is a friend of the family.
Astarion is inspired? Really? Talk your way into... I mean... Sure. We can say that we talked our way.
Can't slow down.
Despite the fact that... Oh, perception failed. What's here, guys?
A trap. Time to dance.
Okay. Apparently, Astarion advance a bit too further.
Traps. How considerate.
You steal anything.
Can we talk?
You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me.
Okay, so we can talk. Oh, we have a...
Something over there.
Oh, hello. A lever.
Wonder if the fish pay better.
Okay, this is actually quite a big area. Music box, lyre, silver ingot. Can we talk?
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness.
You have a pet artist?
Let's say we're his patrons, yeah? Found him wandering the wilds alone. He needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, so much the better, eh?
Protection. It sounds a bit more like kidnapping.
Are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats? Not so much.
Okay, I have a bard persuasion. If this artist were to tragically expire, his portfolio would become finite, therefore priceless. Reason bard. Add the guidance. Ooh, 15. Yeah, barely made it.
What? Kill him and the price of his drawings goes up? Bloody clever, that.
Whoa.
Go on, then. But don't kill him here. He's going to be a bleater. I know it.
I thought we just killed him, but no. Okay.
Something I can help you with?
I
Fancy
want
that?
to trade. Just
So
out
do
of
I.
curiosity. What do you have? Only potions. Actually. Just dies. Never mind. Kalak. Sure, you can. Actually, not the stone because you're using that. Sure. Barter. You can have those, and then I had the goblet. Sure, you can have that.
I can't show you the good stuff till Zaris gives the say-so, mind. Friends of the Zen only.
Okay. Right, are you the artist in question?
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
Okay, I'm Theonas, at yours.
A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
So your lady's Janet's your runaway groom?
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside to paint and to clear my head. To choose, I suppose.
I must know how this tragic tale ends. What option did you choose?
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease
Of
the
course.
discomforts of the road some.
200. Sure.
A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city, truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever.
Okay, Will and Karlak approved.
Until
but
Baldur's Gate, then.
Astarion, not so much. Oh, I'm inspired apparently. They let him go, okay.
I made a bucket of coins off him. When we get back to the gate, I'll take you to a museum.
And this is considering stealing.
few, yeah.
Right. What's going on here? Oh, that's Rugen. Hi, hello.
Ollie was a decent lad. Pained me to count on him like that.
Wait, what happened?
No more.
No, I'm not gonna intervene just yet, because I don't know what's going on here. Is it because I took the contents of the chest, or is something else entirely? And I'm assuming you're Zaris. There's a whole another path on this side. Looks like some of these paths would be if I chosen a different kind of route. As in, I don't know. Decided to attack and kill them all. Alright, let's talk with Zaris, and then I'll probably leave it here for this episode and continue next time to explore.
I was glad to see Rugen, until he told me he lost the shipment. Failure creates debt, and debt requires payment. But he'll live. I owe you one for saving my people. The Zhentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Pity we didn't have you on the job from the start. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon.
What do you mean? Ha! We can give her the flask we found inside the chest. Rubble, what are you planning to do?
Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
And what makes that cargo so important?
That's Zent business, not yours. You did me a service. Doesn't make you one of us.
Should I give her the flask or not? Here's the thing. She might take it that we actually did, well, I did take the contents of the chest, but she might realize that, unless she'll think that maybe we stumbled upon the guys that stole the contents of the chest, which was us. But I don't know. I don't want to have a fight, so I'm gonna leave without mentioning the cargo. It's fine. That finishes that quest. Okay.
Did I see you drawing something earlier? So, can do a better job than that paunch you sold.
I'm just curious to see.
Keep it up, little brother. Might be something I can help you with.
Yep, let's trade.
Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Let's see. You do. Okay, we have access to armor. Scale armor. Titan string bow. Okay. Some stuff I can. Heavy armor, chainmail that she already has. A rapier. 512, and this is 310. Probably it's gonna be the same, like 212 or something. Dagger, battle axe, longbow. The blue ones might. Oh, hello. Medium armor. Okay. You take one less damage, counter shock when the wearer. Ooh, that's 1,000 gold, though. Eek. That's got a lot of gold. Then giant breaker, heavy crossbow, which I believe that could be for Lae'zel. I'm not sure if I'm gonna invest in anything here.
Pleasure.
But I'll see that more off screen, actually, if I'm gonna do it or not. But high chances I won't. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode, and we'll continue on next time. We'll probably explore a bit more here, or maybe I'll do that again quickly off screen. We'll see, and see if it's anything of interest. But yeah, for now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.